I'm going to try and get as much of this out as I possibly can, and then it's not easy, guys. And then I'm going to cover it. So when I've got the grass out, I'm going to cover it with cardboard. This is where I keep pulling out the grass. The roots go so far down, it's hard. This bed's done. Hopefully it will prevent majority of the weeds coming up and just kill the grass off. And then when this is normally my brassica bed, but I'm actually thinking about turning this bed into my asparagus, because I would like to grow my asparagus. I've got one that's been planted in the corner there. I killed 3, and one survived, so I would like to put that in this bed. And then I'll come back behind there, and that can be like a storage area, to try and tidy up the plot a little bit. But we'll see, because it gets a bit of sun. But when I actually designed this plot, my partner asked me where I wanted the shed, and I made the mistake of putting it in the middle, because I was going to have some IBC water tanks at the back there. Then I was going to have chickens, but to be quite honest, nowadays with my health and how I generally am, I can't guarantee being able to come up here every morning and every night. So it's not fair on the chickens, so that's not going to happen, I don't think. So it's just about utilising what I've got and just tidying this area up. And the new plot is the exciting area where things are going to change and stuff's going to be done. And then when that's all done and set, then I'm going to change the beds on here, but that'll probably be next year. These beds have done me like 4, nearly 5 years, and some of them they're like bowing out, they're rotting, they need a lot of maintenance. So I'm going to just try and get another year out of them, and then basically bar this bed, which will be the asparagus bed, all the others will be the pallet collars. The bottom bed, I'm thinking I've got to split that up into 3 or 4 beds and slightly move it more to the fence. But I don't really want to disturb it too much, because I have got established flowers in there. So that'll be a little bit pondering for next year. Right, I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and then carry on. I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing. Right, enough chatting, let's do some more work. Right, which bed? I could do these 2 beds, couldn't I? This bed is really clay soil. It was quite hard. Right, okay, I've got my wheelbarrow. I'm a bit out of puff now. I think I'll be able to get away with just tipping a little bit of this on there, and then save the other half for the rhubarb. very wet, but the raspberries are really like this. So, right, so that bed's done. I'm going to do the rhubarb one now. This was better soil, like the first. I've got the majority out now. There's still a few bits, but I'm hoping the bark will sort that out. So I'm just going to tip this on my rhubarb. I'm hoping that'll help the rhubarb a lot. Right. So that's that done. Both of them barked and weeded. So I'm hoping that that'll help revive the rhubarb a little bit. Let's put you back for the birdos. There you go. Right. So I think what I'm going to do is I might weed that. Right. Sorry, I'm holding you. Martin's just been up and brought 4 pallet collars up for me, and he's mended my door. So it works very nicely. I'm very happy. So I am going to harvest these and then give them a good wash. And then I'm going to tidy up and call it a day. So just recap. Birds are fed. Happy with that. Did that the other day, or whenever it was. I put this up here for them. So I've finished that bed. Birds have got some water. Sorry, you might be a little bit. So this is my raspberry bed. I've just barked it. The raspberries are sticking up, the canes. So I'm hoping they'll like that. I've also weeded and done my rhubarb bed the same, because I'm hoping that my rhubarb will start healing itself a little bit, because it has had a few years of not really performing very well. So I've not really picked it. I've just been leaving it, and this is the healthiest it's looked so far. So yeah, just it's getting a bit windy now, so I'm going to say hope you're all right, and I'll speak to you all soon. Please like, subscribe and comment, and if you want updates of my videos, please basically put the notification on. Alright, bye for now, take care.